J.J. Simmons, thou shall prosper. Mattress Mack, everybody. Gallery, furniture. Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? This is J.J. Simmons, and you are watching Thou Shall Prosper. Listen, I'm excited, but before I start this interview, I want to say a big God bless you to Mr. Daniel Nelson for allowing this interview, for connecting me with Brother Mack. How you doing, sir?
Good. JJ, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Nice to be here.
Okay. You know, it's so phenomenal just to be up in here. It's so inspirational to see all your great furniture that you have. Let me ask you a question, my brother. What year did you started doing furniture?
79.
79.
Mm-hmm.
How did the passion develop?
I needed a job and I was broke, so I started working at a furniture store, found something I was good at.
Well, so you started working, you was an employee?
Yeah, I was an employee at a furniture store in Dallas for 2 years before I moved down here.
Okay. Oh, you originally from Dallas?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Let me ask you this question. I was talking to you a few minutes ago off camera. What was the number one, I guess, like the best decision you made as a businessman when you was in business or while in business?
The best decision I made was to marry my wife, who has helped shepherd this thing the whole way, you know, and that was a great decision. And the second best decision was moving to Houston and started this location on the North Freeway.
The best decision.
My brother got me this location, so kind of a dual thing, marrying Linda and then getting this location.
So when you say shepherding, like, explain that. What does that mean to you personally?
You know, she runs the business part of the business. I'm just a marketing guy, and she makes sure the money's there and it's invested wisely or whatever. So I'm the marketing and she's the accounting. Let's put it that way.
Wow. Partnership, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this: mentorship. Who did you reach out to when you begin to see, wow, this business is exploding and I need somebody with some wisdom that can help me to keep this thing functioning? What did you do?
Well, I've always been a big user of consultants, and I had people in Houston help me. One guy helped me. His name is Jerry J. Moore. He's a famous real estate guy here.
Okay.
He's dead, God rest his soul, but he helped me a lot. He didn't charge me anything. It was free advice and very good advice, I must say. And then I got involved with W. Edwards Deming, who's a world famous statistician consultant. During the 80s and early 90s, he taught me those things. And since then, I've used a lot of other people from all these MIT and Harvard. And learned something from everybody, and you know, I'm still learning to this day.
You're still learning. When you say they give you good advice, what advice? Can you remember anything that they gave you?
Sure. Dr. Deming taught us the power of cooperation, getting employees to work together. Recently this woman named Temple Grandin, who's a famous animal husbandry scientist who has autism, taught me a whole lot about how different people learn in different ways. My friend Yvonne Strait at Brookwood, which is home for adults with learning disabilities, taught me a lot about how to deal with people. Bruce Perry, MD, a famous neuroscientist and child psychiatrist, taught me a lot about helping employees and myself regulate themselves. So I try to learn every day.
Wow. That's awesome. Let me ask you this. What about books? What did you do, like, outside of just getting the information from them? Give me 2 books that you read that changed your life.
Well, I think Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, classic. Everybody reads that, but I think it's great. We read it 100 times. You get something different out of it all the time. The last book I just read was a book called Good Profit by Charles Koch, K-O-C-H.
Good Profit.
Yeah, he's a kind of a controversial guy. I think he's wonderful, but politically he leans way right on fiscal issues, and he's libertarian on social issues, but brilliant guy. And he's got this business system called market-based management that we're trying to implement here.
Wow.
So he's brilliant.
Good Profit. Tell me one thing you remember that just you applying right now in your life right now.
Creative destruction. All businesses have life cycles like human beings do. You start, you go up to the top, and then you either keep going or you die. So what he does is he creatively destructs those businesses, comes with a better idea, and keeps going.
Wow, that's awesome. Talk to me about stewardship. I see you're very open about your faith. I mean, it takes a lot of guts these days to have the word God mentioned in their store. and I saw you had the sign when I walked in, you know, life is God's gift to us, but what we do with it is our gift to God.
Yeah.
Talk to me about like your stewardship and just managing what God has given you and being, because you very involved in community and helping people. Talk to me about stewardship.
I think it takes a whole village to raise a child, and the good Lord's been very good to all of us out here at Gallery Furniture, and so it's up to us to give back and set an example of giving back, and I've done that all my life. My father taught me how to do that, and he was a wonderful philanthropist, and he led a life built for others, and his life certainly measured up, and the jury's still out on mine, so I'm trying to do the same thing.
Amen. I was watching you on ABC a few days ago. You was teaching, you was giving like 10 steps, and I was like, wow, I didn't know you do that.
Yeah.
Well, how often do you do stuff like that?
Oh, I do 200 speeches a year.
Every year? Wow.
For the last 35
Tell my people
years.
one of the keys you was giving all the students that was watching you. Tell us.
You know, like me, I was working at a convenience store 35 years ago, and I got fired because I had a bad attitude. Well, I deserved to be fired. But I went home, I felt sorry for myself, I felt like the world was against me, that I should have a nice home, nice car, a nice job, that I have to work for it.
Wow.
Then I turned on the television one Sunday morning, I'll never forget it, man. Oral Roberts was on there, famous preacher. And he said, get up, go to work, and make something out of your life. And that stuck with me ever since. So that's what changed my life with those simple words. Get up, go to work, make something out of your life. So my advice is lose your sense of entitlement. We're not entitled to anything.
Right.
Life's not fun, easy, or fair. Get over it, get used to it, and go make something out of yourself.
Man.
I got this kid that works here that he just got back from visiting his dying dad in Pakistan, and you know he's a great kid, but he has such a different perspective than we do because they get electricity over there 3 hours a day. They get running water 3 hours a day, and we feel sorry for ourselves. Come on.
Right. You know, I'm so glad you mentioned that about Oral Roberts, because I have his autobiography at home,
right.
and my cousin lives in Tulsa, and when I heard you say that, I said, wow, wouldn't it, did you ever get time to tell him that? Did you ever met him in real life?
Never met him.
Man, that man has done a great work.
Yeah, he did.
Oral Roberts University, one of the, probably the #1 Christian university in the world. I mean, there's no pastor that I know that didn't go there that's not doing great things. Miles Monroe went there. You ever heard of Miles Monroe? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just interviewed his son a few months ago. But anyway, we're going to end this interview. If you can tell the potential entrepreneur or the right now functioning entrepreneur, you already gave us about being, not having an entitlement spirit. Give us another key that you would give people
it's
right
simple.
now.
It's like Sam Walton said. From the CEO to the newest hire, every one of us works for one person, the customer. And if we don't delight those customers are going to take their dollars and go vote somewhere else with their dollars.
Wow.
And we're all out of business. So the thing for an entrepreneur is find something you can do to make some profit, and then delight the heck out of those customers every day, and don't ever forget the reason you're in business is for the customers. It's not for ourselves or the employees. It's for the customers. If we delight them, everything else takes care of itself.
Wow. That was powerful. Okay. Well, God bless
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
JJ. It was fun.
Amen. Listen, I am JJ. Amen. Thank you, sir. I am JJ Simmons, and you are watching Thou Shall Prosper.
That's good.